Good day, guys. Marlon here. We're looking at how we go about writing your trading plan. So if I said writing my trading plan, it's your trading plan and how you're gonna be going about writing your trading plan. He who fails to plans to fail. It's one of the proverbs that we've just got to follow, guys. Okay. Now, what are my goals? Now, guys, we've got to set out our goals. Your goals should be realistic. For example, how many pips per month? How much would I like to make per month? These are some of the things that you've got to be thinking about. Okay, guys? These are some of the things that you've got to think about. What time will I trade? Will I be a day trader? Will I be trading the evening sessions, the morning sessions, or the end of day? Okay, will I be trading 24 hours a day? Because the market is open 24 hours a day from Sunday night in the UK till Friday evening in the UK. So, am I going to be trading every minute of the day? Am I going to have a rest? Okay? So, these are some of the things now. What I'm doing is I'm giving you all the different things that you need to be thinking about so you can create a trading plan that should work for you. Right, what market will I trade? Okay, will I trade the minors, the majors, the exotics? Which the spreads on the exotics huge. You're down, if you're doing a pound per point, some of those exotics you're down £50 before you even open the trade, before you even get into the trade. That's what we're talking about. So be careful, be mindful. Make sure you try these spreads on a demo account and see what it's like. Will I be trading the indices? Now, the metals, the commodities, the stocks, the cryptocurrencies. Now, for example, some of these indices, if you're going to be doing end of day trading, sometimes the market is closed. So what you might have to do if you're living, say, trading from the UK, then you might have to put your trades on at 7:30 in the morning. That's the time when you might have to put it on because that's the time when some of these markets are going to be open. Okay? So, or when you get home in the evening, you do it, a half a day later. You put the trades on if you get the signal. Okay? But it's up to you. You will have to find an appropriate time and you've got to stick to it. But ultimately, you're going to practice before you start getting on to real account. Okay? So that's it. Whether you're going to want to do the commodities, the stocks, cryptocurrency, you've got to choose and start trying to master the markets that you're interested in. Right, guys, so which of the sessions will you trade? Will you trade the London session, the New York session, the Sydney session, the Tokyo session? Will you trade those? Look, in the UK, the session goes from what? From 8 to 4, roughly 4:30. But look now, there's an overlap between the London session and the New York session. Okay? And sometimes they said, well, for day traders, this is the best time to trade because the market, has a lot more energy. The New York session, yeah. Now, some people might want to trade in Moscow, but some people might want to trade Sydney, Tokyo. No, during these times, the market tend to range bound, within a range, as I said, up, down, up, down. It doesn't really sort of keep any trend of such. So, but the market is much slower at this point. So, do you want to trade at that time when the market's a bit calmer, when you don't have, lots of volatility in the market, where the market's just zoom, do you want to do that? Or you want some, to be calm? No, for me personally, I couldn't trade the day. I couldn't trade during the day. My heartbeat, boom, 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 boom. No, that's how it would be. You know. I want to know. That's the reason why, for me, I'm an end of day trader. I put my trade on, walk away. Once I know I've followed my rules, I have nothing to worry about. Once my risk management, all these things are in place, then I have nothing to worry about. I put the trade, I get the signal, I walk away. Get the signal, put the trade on, walk away. Simple as. Okay? What's my time frame? Now, some people are going to be the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute. And, some people will be, for example, the trade on the daily, take the signal on the 4, trade on the 4, take the signal on the hour. But guys, personal for me, I wouldn't go below the 30 minutes now. For some day traders, getting the signal, doing, exactly what you're going to be doing, based on, the strategies that you're using. Okay? and might say, look, I want to trade the 30-minute chart, 50, that's your choice. But for me personally, my emotions can't take those sort of lower time frame. I'm far better with the day and daily and the 4 hour to a lesser extent, but you know, we're all different, we all, we all every different things, tick our boxes and make us be the person we are. So, just find which of these would be best for you and trade it. Okay, guys, now how much am I willing to risk per trade? 1%, maximum of 5. Well, for me, I'm thinking the total open trades on my account, I'm looking at 5%. Okay, so therefore, because guys, if you wipe out a big chunk of your money out of your account, then it's going to be very difficult for you to recover. Okay, so it's almost like if you wipe out, say, I think you wipe out, say, 25% of your account, in order for you to get back to what it was before, you're looking at 35%. Okay, guys, so for me, the maximum of 5% for total open trade. Okay, is it pound per trade? For example, I might say, look, I'm interested in doing, I've got a £20,000 account, and I might say, okay, I am willing to take a maximum of 5 trades, each trade minimum, well, maximum £50. So I'm willing to risk on any open trade £250 out of a £20,000 account. Okay, and that might be my, that's what I'm happy with, because if I lose 250, I know my strategy will pull it back and give me back that 250 in no time. Okay, even if I've got drawdowns coming my way. Okay, so let's give an example. If you have a £200 account and you lose £50, right, this would equate to 25% of your account. To bring your account back to break even, you would need a 35% return on your money. Okay, does my money management strategy make sense to me? It has to make sense to you guys. It really has to make sense. Okay, how much profit will I expect before taking a trade? Some people might say 1 to 1. Some people might say 2 to 1. For me, guys, I rather to look for 2 to 1. And once I get to 2 to 1, then basically I'm moving it to break even. Yeah, it might, and actually, guys, some of you might think, well, I'd rather leave mine at the stop and allow the trade to run. Once the trade get to 1.5, then I move to 1 to 1, and that's how you actually manage a trade. But much profit do you really want? It's 3 to 1. Some people might say 5 to 1. For every 100 pips I should expect 200 pips. Will I have different target for different types of trades, sideways, range bound, with the trend, or with reversal trades? So guys, you've got to write these things down so you know what to expect once you're in a trade. Simple. Okay, how will I enter my trades? Yeah, will I be looking for trades? Now guys, I wouldn't recommend that you get up, get to your chart, and be looking for trades. I don't recommend that. I would recommend that over the weekend, you look at your chart while the market is closed, while you're calm, while there's no emotions involved, and you put those levels on your chart. Get them organized, get them sorted. Once those levels are sorted on your chart, then all you've got to do, guys, is then get up in the morning or in the evening, whatever times you're going to trade, and look at those levels. Look to see if there are signals at those levels, and then take the trade. Simple as. Have I drawn diagrams? Have I take picture of what my trade should like? Now, guys, we're not saying that. Some bits of this is going to be what, subjective. Okay, we're not saying that basically can make a trade as mechanical, 100%. Because some of it, it's going to be subjective. However, if you've got a few diagrams of what an engulfing candle or an inside bar or a pin bar, okay, or a moving average crossover at different zones, right? Then you have got to organize, yeah, some sort of pattern, something that's going to help you to recognize when a setup comes to you. If you're trading in the uptrend, if you're trading the downtrend, if you're trading the sideways market, if you're trading the reversal trades, you've got to have something to distinguish what it should look like. Okay? Do I enter live into the market, or do I let the market come to me? Personally, for me, I would rather the market put me into the trade. That's how I've been trading now. That's has been working for me. Some people rather to go into the trade live, but as I said, from every man, of his own. Okay. Am I using engulfing pin bar combo setup? What setup are you using, guys? Yeah. And according to your setup, you've got to make sure that you take the trade accordingly. Some people might say, do I let the market retrace to at least 40% before entering into the trade? Now, some people might, for me, for say for example, I've got an engulfing, bullish engulfing, then and I would say enter say 7 to 9 pips above, yeah, the bullish engulfing. Now, some people what they might do is they'll wait for the market. If say the bullish engulfing say went up 100 pips, right? They'll wait until the market retrace all the way back down to 75 pip, all the way back down to 50 pips, and that's when they enter the trade. Okay. Now, for me, I would enter the trade right at above because that works for me. I rather doing it that way because I'd rather the market. Okay, the market might go back up and then take me out. Yes, that can happen, but also the market might then be going back down because that was just to you know cause the amateur traders to be think that it's a buying power and buying strength and then everybody jump in. Okay, so but for me, no, I don't look at it like that. I want the market to come to me rather than I jumping into the market and sometimes prematurely. Okay, now how am I going to exit the trade now? Some people I will take, not for me though. I will take half of my position off. I will wait for 2 times initial risk. I will close my trades once I'm at least 1.5 to 1. Now, guys, now every man, to his own, right? For me, once I get to 1 to 1, then I tend to move mine to break even. Then, once I go past 1 to 1, then I start then basically I start moving it on the close of each bar. Okay, and then start moving, moving, moving while I trail my stop until I get, either stopped out or hit my 2 to 1, 3 to 1. It all depends, but I'll allow my winners to run because when my losers come, they're gonna take me out. So I'll always let my winners run. Okay. How will I manage my trades now? As I said, I'll move them to break even. I am in profit by a certain amount of pips. Do I let my profits run in a trend trade? Do I trail my stop using supply and demand zones? Do I trail my stop using the daily candles sticks? Do I use an EMA to trail my stop? How do I manage a range bound trade? These are all the things that should be in your what? In your what? In your trading plan. In your trading plan. You need these things to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. And guys, with all of these questions I'm asking, you need no more than one side of A4. One side of A4. And remember, guys, say for example, I'm talking, you might have one strategy. Well, all on the one strategy, you're gonna have it on one page. No more. One page. Simple. Okay, what are my trading rules? Okay, I will set my trades and walk away. Guys, that's simple. Even if you're trading in the daytime, you set your trade, you get up, you walk away. I will never increase my stop loss after entering. Now, guys, let me tell you, there's so many times this has happened to so many traders. They put the trade on. For example, they think Tesco is at say £2, right? And they put the stop loss at £1.90. Tesco comes down to Tesco comes down to £1.91, and we're like, oh my God, Tesco, I'm losing, I'm losing. They move the stop loss down to £1.85. You know what, guys? Tesco go down to £1.80. £1.86. They move the stop loss down even further, 1.8, and they keep on moving, moving, moving. And what happened? They blow up their account because they just don't want to lose. Guys, you've got to accept losses. It's simple. That's what trading is about. Okay? I will always follow my trading plan. Guys, I don't know how to say this, but you must follow your trading plan. I will never place a trade while talking to my wife or family, daughter, especially my daughter. She's always come to talk to me. I remember once my daughter came in and I was putting on a trade. And you know what I did? I was supposed to put £5 per trade. Okay? I put an extra zero, £50. Didn't realize it. Oh my God, it was disastrous. So guys, be careful. Be warned. Be warned, guys. You know? What I'm saying here, you're taking this thing as a business. You're taking this thing seriously. There are no two ways about it. If you want to go and play, you go to the casino, you go to Las Vegas, man. If you want, if you want to gamble with money. But if you're gonna do this, you do this properly. I will never place a trade, as I said. You know, well, I'll never ever take a phone call while placing a trade. Guys, this happened to me once. My friend called, important call, took the trade. I was, trading a news event, right, guys? Typical. Instead of pressing one lot, I did 10 lots. Guys, I've never seen money wiped out of my account like what I saw that day. Never, ever take a phone call while placing a trade. I will always treat my trading as a business. It's a business, guys. Don't do it. Just go and get a demo account if you want, if you want to play about. It's a business. Treat it as such. Never, ever follow other people trading ideas. Now, let me explain this. Let me qualify this for you. Now, I'll give you an example. This guy, right? I was talking to him and he said, look, Marlon, I'm short the euro. And I'm like, because he's a good trader and he was helping me. I was like, he was teaching me, he was my tutor. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna short the euro. Only the fully, I'm like, whoa. I looked at him, I was like, no, 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 this is not for me. When the next day I was like, whoa, he short the euro and the euro went up. It's a good thing I didn't take that trade. When I had my next lesson with him, I said, how did that euro short? Because I wanted to hear what he's gonna say. Oh, he said, no, 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 no. That was a day trade. So I open and close within 2 hours. But then in my head, I thought he was talking about end of day because that's the sort of strategy that we spoke about. So guys, when someone say to you that they're taking a trade in this direction, you've got to go away and look at your trading strategy and look at what you do and see if it coincides with what you do. Not because Tom, Dick, and Harry is good at trading means that if they say buy the euro, you buy the euro. It doesn't work like that. So what? Yeah? Never, ever follow other people trading ideas. You go and you look at it yourself. And because, as well as I said, one person might be trading the 4 hour time frame, one person might be trading on the daily time frame. Yeah. So, or can I be trading on the 4 hour time frame? And I said I short the euro, and you're a day trader, end of day trader. We looked at the entire full day candle, and be thinking that we're doing the same thing. Just be mindful of that. Okay. Always have your trading rules right beside you. Okay. You know, you'll eventually get used to them, so you probably won't have them. But as new traders, have your trading rules beside you. Okay. I must learn to behave in the same way regardless of the outcome of the trade. Now, and how I know, before, give you an example. I remember once I made £14,000, yeah, in a couple of weeks. And then I was like, I was euphoric. I was just over the moon. And then when I have a loss, oh God, I've lost again. Sad. You go there, sit to talk with the wife, and and you're like, oh, here we go. And she was like, here we go again. Lost more money. Yeah? When are you gonna give up? But then now, guys, if I lose or I make money, I'm the same. And of course, you know, that emotion will take time, guys. It will take time for you to get over it. Guys, now I'm in trades, right? And I'm down 40, 50, 60, 80, 90 pounds in that trade. And I close it because it's going against, the signal reverses. So what do I do? Why do I stay in the trade to wait till the end? Even though I put my stop loss in. However, I could have just allowed it to run until it hit my stop loss. But I'm saying, guys, you've got to almost be able to detach yourself from the trade. I have a trading situation where my stop loss was £100, right? Then I put the trade on, right? Stop loss 100. The trade is now £80 down, so I'm negative £80, right? But then I get an opposite signal. Right place, right, everything set up right, nice. Okay, what I do, I put the signal on. What happens? Yeah, I allow that trade to run. You know what happened? That trade came back in the money. Okay, right? That trade came back in the money. The other trade then ended up, scratching a bit, but I didn't lose the 80 anymore. Probably was 40. You understand? So what I'm basically saying, guys, sometimes, okay, you've got to be brave enough to do to close a trade and then move it back into the opposite direction. But remember, that comes with practice. Okay, right. So always remember the process over outcome. Stop thinking about how much money you're gonna win. Stop thinking about your trading account. Just trade. Just trade, guys. Just follow the rules. Remember, process over outcome. Process over outcome. If you're in a trade and get a reversal signal, what do you do? What are you gonna do? That's what I want you to do. What are you gonna do? Think about it. Write something down. Yeah, put that in your trading plan. Okay, and more than anything else, I will always wait patiently for my trade to set up. Now, guys, let me tell you something. Be like a crocodile. If you look at those crocodiles, guys, if you see them, right, and let me tell you, if you had say a camera recording the movement of a crocodile, you'll see flies, you'll see all sort of small insect animals come around. But you throw a guinea pig, or you throw something, well, not guinea pig, but you throw a really nice size, you know, animal close to a crocodile and see what happens. They're very patient. They wait for the big, massive food. And that's the thing, guys. You wait for the right setup. Depending on your setup, when you get the right setup, then you place your trade. Okay, guys. Now, I hope you've learned a lot from this session. Hope you're now confident in what you need to do to get your trading plan up and running. And hopefully, you can make a lot of progress on what you need to do here. Okay, guys, just continue to subscribe to my channel, continue to listen to what I'm doing, and continue to do well, because trading, is just like anything else. You follow rules, you learn, get the knowledge, you get someone coaching you, get someone helping you how to organize yourself, how to organize what you're doing, and you'll be successful. God bless. Hope all is well.